Good evening, everyone. This is Punita Parekh, all the way from Mumbai. Welcome to the Circle of Legends, which is a non-profit organization of like-minded individuals. So, what the Circle of Legends is working towards it's working towards building an ecosystem for collaboration, and their mission is to spread knowledge across the globe. Hence, they use the method of collaborative learning. Hence, I would love to invite Mr. Vijay Gunti. Hello, sir. How are you? Welcome.
Thank you, Punita. Welcome.
Yes, it's so nice to have you at the Circle of Legends. And before that, I would like to ask you a few questions about your thought process on the present and post-COVID scenario. What can be the new career opportunities in the new emerging technologies?
Absolutely, Punita. Right. So you know, right, the present COVID and the post-COVID scenario will be a totally different. So let me give you some thoughts about this, about my experiences, how the
Please.
technology has changed for the last 20 years. So if you see me, right, I have been in the industry for more than 20 years. When I'm also a student, an engineering student, started my career 20 years back. At that time, you know that there used to be a siloed focus of technological approach. People used to
Right,
come and then get into the job opportunities like, you know, like Java, Oracle, SAP,
right.
and that's a go, right? People used to sit on the technologies for years and years. And you come to 2010, right? You know that after one decade, the technologies have shifted to the known as Mac technologies. If you are into that, right, you have to know social technologies, mobile technologies, analytics, and cloud computing. So people has been little bit diversified. Like I'm talking more into the distributed kind of technologies where multi-skilled are required. So you have to learn not one technology. People has to concentrate more on two technologies or three technologies, and then people have been focusing. But the last 1 year, right? People, the entire the technologies are fast changing. This is because of the COVID, the post COVID. People are talking about the new normal. The businesses are changing. The aspects are changing. So you know that there are a lot of change, technological changes, business changes. People are changing. So right now there are new emerging technologies are coming up. You also know what are the new emerging technologies like the digital transformation. You might be hearing a lot. Everyone should adopt to the new digital technologies. See, when I'm taking this into consideration, you know that I'm trying to concentrate more on the student community, fresher community, and more on the career purpose. Not least, but not the least. Yeah, the professionals. So, see, we cannot take care, not consider about the professionals. Everyone is going to hit with this new emerging stack, or with this COVID has totally changed. You know that. So the new, that's what I came up, right? If you see me, right, my experiences, I came up with the top 15 technologies. If you see me wherever on the LinkedIn or in the different social media platforms, I am promoting a 15 technological change everyone should learn at least in the next 5 to 10 years. For example, I term myself as the digital transformation industry 4.0 technologies, which every professional, student, and fresher should learn in their career to make himself a career-oriented perspective in the next 10 years. For example, like like the connected way of solutions, like Internet of Things, the machine learning, the artificial intelligence, the blockchain, the quantum computing. So like this, there are lot of technologies. So these technologies, everyone should start looking at it and should start concentrating on that particular aspects of these aspects. Okay,
Exactly,
so
applying them.
Yeah, applying them. So that's where I see a very good. So I see my vision. Right, if you see in the next 5 years of this technologies, people should start concentrating one by one. Like for example, hey, start with IoT. So for example, where do I start? People should be thinking, right? Oh, there are a lot of umpteen technologies are coming in the market. So what technologies I should concentrate? So first they should start looking at Internet of Things. Oh, once I'm comfortable with the Internet of Things, based on this, I'm talking about based on the stream. For example, I'm a computer science graduate, so I should which technologies I should concentrate. For example, I am a like electronics engineer, electrical engineer. So based on the stream, people can think about it. Unlike previously, right, irrespective of the technologies, right, people used to move to IT. Like I'm a civil
Very
engineer,
true.
so what is your
Very
focus?
true.
IT. So, but right now with this new emerging technologies, there will be a lot of opportunities. For example, I'm a
Exactly.
mechanical engineer. I can go and work on the instrumentation or on the industry applying these technologies. I'm a civil engineer. I can work on the construction using these digital technologies. So there will be very good opportunities here.
Everything become interrelated, according to me, Vijayji.
Perfect, Punita, right? That's what everyone should look at it. Like, see, you also know the good olden days, right? Whether I want to sit in a very good looking environment, I was IT is the good paying and everything. But now with this new emerging stack, right? Like you will justify your education, right? I have studied 4 years, but after studying 4 years, that I go and then work in an IT. What is my 4 years?
Exactly.
Relate to me. So
Exactly.
I invested my 4 years, and at the end of the day, I am in IT. So I don't need to work. That's what people are talking today. Google is talking about it. Why do you want to invest 4 years of time? Right, go and learn 1 year of course, get skilled into that, get a certificate, get into IT. Why do you need to
Very
invest
true.
4 years?
Very true. No, that's so true. And I can see the comments which are coming in from people from Bombay, from Baroda, and a lot of people are saying there's a one person who's saying that the digital transformation is very essential because it's teaching online, new devices, need for internet, new softwares are required. So everything is transforming with
Yeah.
time because of the internet and because of IoT. So that's what he
Perfect.
summed it up in a very simple way. So,
Yeah.
Vijay, coming to the next question, which I'm very, very keen to ask is how important is mentorship for students? Because mentorship plays a key role, and you being such an experienced person, how does it play for students?
Very thanks, Punita, for asking this, bringing up this question. It's a very relevant question in this today's era, especially in the COVID and post-COVID era, because today, people are totally confused state. So previously, it used to be saying that, hey, I have been engineer, I have an IT job, I have to go this job. But today, everything has changed. The perspective of the recruiting companies, the opportunity has totally changed. So I strongly recommend, right, saying that, hey, mentorship for a mentor-menteeship, which is a very important in today's world and today and future world. So right from the career, for example, you are starting your career, like for example, you started your engineering. I strongly recommend it. Try and get into the market and basically and try to adjust and get into a person, right? Identify, like for example, go to LinkedIn or you go to anywhere, right?
That's
There are
what.
social networking sites. Like, say, you ask people, don't like, for example, a lot of people come to me and ask us, sir, can you be mentor? Yes, absolutely, right, because it's your interest. I can deviate my time, some time to you, and then make a career out of it. So they like me. There are a lot of people who can spend time for the people. It's only that you have to take the interest.
Yeah, it'll make an impact in their lives, sir. That's what matters. It'll
Yeah.
change their life. It'll transform their life. The 10-minute advice can make a big difference to their lives, and I completely believe in that, Vijayji.
Yeah, absolutely, right. That's the need of the day. That's the future also, right? Everyone, right? I'm not talking about the fresher students, right? I strongly recommend to professionals, like whether you're 15 years, 20 years, right? Everyone. Today also,
I
I have a
agree with
mentor.
you. I
Everyone
agree
should
with
have a
you.
mentor because your career, right? Today's technologies are changing very fast, and everything are also is not in the line. So you have to have a person or a mentor in your career so that which can take you or make you to the right guide path.
And as you mentioned, LinkedIn and other social media platforms are all open. So people should go out and seek mentorship on those platforms. And nowadays, people are very open to be mentors.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Right. Today, everything people are looking at mentorship, right? So they're openly opening, offering, and giving the opportunity. Right? Hey, I can be a mentor, right? And then the mentee and mentorship will be flourish in future.
Exactly. Coming to the last question, Vijay ji, what piece of advice would you give to the future aspirants, students related to career and mentorship in terms of networking activities? Do you believe in building communities and the importance of networking in today's era? What do you think of its importance?
Yeah, I will give you a few statistics, Punita, in the market. See, if you see that, right, only 4% of the entire engineering graduates are concentrating on this new emerging technology. If you see the entire market, so people are not taking the opportunity which is available in the market. So I strongly recommend that, right, go to different social media platforms, and also, right, if you are not, government is also coming up with a lot of new initiatives. If you see, they are coming with hackathons, smart India hackathons, or like, for example, they have a lot of internships they are coming up with. So I want everyone to avail that opportunity. I want to ask them to take this opportunity. And like, I have come up with a new concept like known as the lax, LACS. What is
Sorry?
lax? The concept is known as the lax. So, money. You are saying that lax.
Oh,
What is
lakhs.
lax?
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
n lakh by
So what is
investing time
that?
on lax. What is lax? L for learn, oh, A for apply, C for connect, S for share. Invest in lakhs, you'll get lakhs.
Wow, that's a great abbreviation.
Yes, so that's what I tell to people, right? Invest in this, you want money, right? At the end of the day, you're trying to invest in lakhs, you'll automatically get lakhs for you forever.
That's a brilliant thought process to apply. And I'm sure people here are also appreciating the lax thought process.
Yes, absolutely. Right. You have to start learning. This is, you have a lot of platforms, right? Learn and then apply. Apply is nothing but to execute it and then connect in different social media platforms, right? You have LinkedIn, you have umpteen social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and finally share them. See, that's what most of the people don't share. You share it in GitHub, you share it through your profile, through shared video marketing. So if you apply all this, right, whether you're a student, whether you're a fresher, whether you are a professional, your career is set. You don't need
True.
to you don't need to run behind lakhs, right? Lakhs will get to you.
Lax will get you, which is so true. And one last piece of question I want to know: what is a piece of advice you want to give to just the next generation of students or professionals? Like, what do you want to tell them? Basis your advice, basis your experience.
I will some only one thing, right? Learn, learn, learn. Invest,
Exactly.
invest, invest. So these are the only things, right? Because most of the things people today, students, and that they don't invest time in learning. So like, and then learning should be continuous. People say that today I learned it, right? Tomorrow I don't want to
Consistency.
learn.
Consistency.
Yeah, consistent learning and consistent investment of time, and then finally automatically the achievement will get you.
And I also believe that once you learn Vijayji, also kind of build communities of that niche. Suppose you are a singer, build communities in in the singing platform and grow with them. That's what I believe. And I've applied that and it's worked wonderfully.
Absolutely, Punita, right? That's what it says. At the end of the day, right, today working is right. See, that's what most of the communities are on the WhatsApp. WhatsApp sharing then like you have on Telegram, WhatsApp, like you have Slack. So communities are building it. That's where you learn a lot. So I strongly suggest that wherever it, you start inculcating yourself into one of the communities, start building that networking, start building that community. That's the future. And like leave about the books, right? Books are the good old days. Tomorrow is all
Absolutely.
about the internet. Tomorrow is all about the social media. Tomorrow is more about how you communicate and network, and the networking will give you the future for you.
Absolutely. So I want to ask the audience, do they have any questions which they would like to ask Vijayji? He'll be very happy to answer. We'll take one or two questions from the audience, Vijayji.
Yes, absolutely. I'm fine. Let's go with that.
Any questions? Yash, you want to ask any questions? Or Kokela, you want to ask any questions? We'll wait for a second in case they have any questions. I'll be
No
happy to.
problem.
We'll be happy to answer.
Yes, yes. No problem at all.
In fact, just the collaborative learning is such a great platform, right? Which is hello Darshanji.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, sir. Namaste.
Hi, Darshan.
Haji. Yes, sir. I think, I have listened about your LACS and I have, tempted to come on the screen. I really compliment your efforts. And as you know, we always say to the mentors of our generation, including Punita, you, and several other, we have like right now 50 plus mentors, and they are providing, you know, constant inputs to the students to grow, and to they consistently gives this message. Okay, there are
So there is
questions.
a question. Yeah.
Yes.
So there is a question, very interesting question from Arnav Kaushal. For freshers, mechanical engineers, what branches could be future ready? Which is so important.
Yeah, absolutely. Arnav, the answer for your question is start it. See, if you're looking at the emerging technologies, I would like strongly recommend to go more on the Internet of Things, because all your machines, like you're working on the machineries, right? Like your CNC machine, the lathe machines, everything today is a disconnect. There are a lot of mechanical machines. To make it more as an automated machines, everything should be connected to different sensors. So the first point you have to learn in the new age technology to get the real time in the COVID and post-COVID era, that has to be in a connected ecosystem or connected network. So first, I would strongly recommend IoT will be a right bucket to you. And additionally, again, you know that the AI is very popular today, like IoT and AI. And I always strongly recommend to all the learners, like all the listeners here, right? Don't try to concentrate, unlike the past, right, of thinking of only one technology, right? IoT, okay, I'm good at, because it's a connected ecosystem today. IoT doesn't give a value. Like it has to be a convergence approach. That's what I come with the concept of a data convergence. Like you have to connect with IoT and analyze with AI and machine learning, finally automate, and finally give a value. So that means, like, mostly you, for your answer, your technological concept, you have to start looking at is in IoT and artificial intelligence.
Right. I'm sure that
Uh,
answers Arnav's question. So, with that, we would like to end the session. Darshanji,
Yes, I
any
would like
questions
to
to
just
him?
answer one question from
Please.
Kokila. She's from UK, and she says, "Can you generally state your purpose?" So, in one line, my purpose is use of technology for the betterment of mankind. So, we are using all available technology, and one of that is building this community called the Circle of Legends, where we are doing learning by sharing or collaborative learning. So I think there are key three things I have explained. And for more details, you can go to our website. And I think in interest of time, we have to conclude this session. So I would
Yep.
like to pass it to Punita to conclude
Yes.
it.
Yes. Thank you so much, Vijayji, for joining in. Thank you so much, Darshanji, for your valuable inputs. And with that, we end the entire session on the Circle of Legends. Guys, please note every single day, 8 p.m. IST, the Circle of Legends is going to be live on LinkedIn. So please do be there. Be there. Thank you so
Correct.
much, Darshanji, and thanks
Yeah.
so much, Vijayji.
Thanks a lot. And before we end, it is
Thank
not only on LinkedIn, but we are also on Facebook and YouTube same time.
Oh, lovely. So basically, all across, all
Correct.
across.
Correct. So thanks a
Yeah,
lot.
thanks, Punita and Darshan, for,
Thank
for,
you.
for giving me this opportunity.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much.
Bye bye.
Thank
Thank you.
you.